need to directly compete with black men. It's got to the point where they have become obsessed with not being a partner, not even thinking about being feminine or submissive. And the ones that wear the mask, the ones who disguise their true motives and true nature, they're quick to say, well, I will be submissive and feminine for the right woman. Oh, so basically that means you choose to act like women, naturally feminine women are supposed to act. If you deem it beneficial to you, which means you'll pretend, you'll wear a mask. You'll act like you're something that you're not. You're not truly that in nature. You're basically openly admitting that. And you wonder why a lot of black men are choosing the SYSBL. See, fellas, you'll notice whether it's a celebrity or a regular person, or from a regular person to someone who might be on a cutting edge of being popular, a celebrity. They might be in the beginning stages of their career. If it's found out that a black man is dating outside of his race, might have a fiance, long-time girlfriend, if that woman is not black, you will see all sorts of smoke. Backhanded, side-handed comments, hate talk. It's basically dragging that brother through the mud. And then you look at the flip side of the equation. There is a black woman in the same shoes, same scenario, just reversed in a black woman, taking place of the black man. But she's dating a white guy, engaged to a white guy, married to a white guy. Oh, these things are celebrated. When you look at any comment section, that if that picture pops up anywhere, or that video of a black woman and a white man pops up anywhere, just scroll down the comment section. Look at all the high fives from black women. Look how happy they are. Oh, you go, girl. And yes. You know, all the bullshit responses, talking points, pats on the back. Oh, congratulations. Yeah, you made the right decision. It's always gaslighting comments. Symbolism comments, metaphoric comments, without directly coming out and saying, yeah, fuck black men, they ain't shit. You got the pinnacle of man. You got you a white man. Go girl. Yeah, you did it right. Then flip the page. Black man with white woman. You hear that? I hear it too. Crickets, along with the summer breeze. That's all you'll hear when it's the other way around. And they've been doing this for a while. Black men just chose over the last few decades. We'll speak out here and there, but there wasn't platforms to distribute our thoughts like globally, and now there is. You always have men going their own way. You always have men living in a red pill ideology, which is basically reality. Breaking the mirrors of illusion. Like Bruce Lee said, you break the mirrors, the enemy is only images, and I forgot exactly how it's one of my favorite movies too. The enemy is only illusions. Break the mirrors, destroy That's basically what it is. A lot of us, we looked at it with a side eye. We knew something was wrong. We sensed something was wrong. In our old school barbershops, we would talk about it. We put it out there. That was one of the original red pill talking spaces. Old school barbershops. Then what do you know? The women will start to infiltrate the barbershops. No longer, they stop dropping their sons off and saying, okay, how long will it be? I'll get to them in about maybe half an hour, maybe an hour. I got 6 heads in front of them, so maybe about an hour. They would drop their sons off. Like, don't worry about it. We'll look after them. Ain't nothing gonna happen to them. We got it. They drop their sons off and they would leave. Sons will hear all that raw and uncut masculine energy, masculine talking points, the truth about situations, including women. They will get a crash course, boot camp course in interactions with women, the things you should look out for, the things you should not put up with. As these young boys grow into teenagers, into young adults, the women in their lives will see the change. It was a natural metamorphosis. It's a natural way of living. The women didn't like that, though. All of a sudden, sit here and wait. So I could be all up in the barber's mouth, be all up in their conversations. Barbers sense that. Everybody in there, all the men in the shop sensed it. You know what we did? Like, alright, we're gonna shave out the real shit. We ain't gonna talk about the red pill shit. These women, we're not gonna go in any of that. We're gonna keep it at the surface level, and that's gonna be that. That's what happened in that space. Fast forward to the social media era, the YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Rumble, wherever men try to congregate and share experiences, share these red pill talking points, share this reality, share these truths with each other. All of a sudden, here come the women. If you guys are in these spaces, why can't we be here? Nobody gives a fuck what the WNBA has to say. Just a bootleg knockoff version of the NBA, of which they wouldn't be in business at all if not for the NBA. But they got a lot of smoke and a lot of anger towards the NBA, men's basketball. Why can't we get paid what y'all get paid? The whole competition, the whole extra, ultra masculine, non-feminine, non-submissive. Because they choose to go out of their way to compete with men. They don't want to be harmonious. And the WNBA is majority black women. Not sugarcoat the shit. We know what the fuck it is. Majority black women. The few white women just dangling around the WNBA. They picking up and taking off the cues of the black women who are the majority in the WNBA, who are the loudest complainers of why we can't make with NBA players. Y'all should be fucking thankful y'all make any goddamn thing, because the NBA is subsidizing y'all salaries any goddamn way. So what the fuck are y'all complaining about? You want to be equal? You want to compete that bad? Okay. The NBA should make it 100% equal as far as from competitive nature, which means they should withdraw their financial support for the WNBA. You want to be treated equal? Fine. Sustain yourself then. And if you can't do that, then you suffer just like any other company suffers in America. You go the way of the dinosaur. Now, once upon a time, there was a company called Enron who thought they were too big to fail. Failed like a motherfucker, didn't they? So, when women get on we can compete with men doing what men can do. Men just step back and allow it. Like, okay, see what you got. And black women are the worst when it comes to competing with they men. They refuse to work. They want to be the man. Be the man, why don't you just date women? Wouldn't that make more sense? Since y'all are so obsessed with being masculine and combative and competitive, why don't y'all just date women? So the brothers out there that still choose to date black women, they know right away which ones to just move to the side. Like, okay, you want carpet munching time, you can step to the side. While I look for a feminine version, a submissive version. Bad news for that brother is that's far in between. There's not many of them left. Which is why we talk to the ones, especially the ones with these little college degrees. That's the first thing that comes out of their mouth. They actually believe men give a fuck about that. Your degree. Hey, I don't give a damn about your degrees. So what? How many billionaires in this country have a master's degree, a doctorate, a bachelor's degree, an associate's degree? Hell, if I'm not mistaken, between Elon Musk and Steve Jobs, either one of them or both of them not only did not go to college, I think one of them didn't even finish high school. So when it comes to all that degree shit, y'all can miss us with that. Men don't give a fuck about any of that. Y'all can keep that extra masculine shit to yourself. They don't care. A lot of y'all will learn the hard way. And that's the genesis for that little Psychology Today article that came out talking about all men are more lonely than ever as the standards for dating has increased tremendously. You can tell that was a pandering article for Jump. In fact, it was written by a man. Wouldn't be surprised if he was from the Skittles community. The Moist Mafia, the Magpie Minions, aka the Moist Magpies. Yes, a lot of that. But hey, I'm just a regular guy. What the fuck do I know? See, y'all gotta stop listening to these moist magpies gas y'all up. Ladies. And you best believe when I say ladies, air quotes, is up. Because half y'all don't even know how to act like a lady anymore anyway. Too busy competing with men. Just because you on a construction site twirling a sign around don't mean you work in construction. They give the women that assignment because that's your limitations on any and every construction site. do find a man out there doing that, that's basically him on light duty. He might have been injured. So for the time being, that's his limitation. And then once he heals up, he's right back in the hole digging a trench. Because let's face it, being a construction worker, that's a man's job. Period. But yo, I just wanted to touch on that briefly. About why, yes, women in general does it, but black women are obsessed with it. Obsessed with being masculine and competing with their men. They are obsessed with it. Some of these black women, you listen to them, listen to them talk, and their mannerisms, and how they think this is how a black man acts. So they'll try to ape, they'll try to trace what they think a man's mannerisms are, how a man talks. If it's a street chick, they'll ape what they think a street dude sounds like, act like, what they'll do in certain situations. All they are walking forms of trace paper. Remember that tracing paper you used to use in school and shit? Trace pictures, and you was learning how to write cursive. Lay that tracing paper over it and get a basic idea of how to write in cursive. Or how to trace images using paper. That's exactly what they do. Because they think that's how a man acts. And I just sit there and I stare sometimes like, this idiot don't realize how stupid she look and sound. She thinks she extra manly now. She would be alone the rest of her life. All because she wants to go out of her way. Well, good luck with that. Because the more you try to act out of character, the more you think it's normal to be abnormal, the more y'all will keep catching these L's in the game of life, especially in the dating world. Most of y'all are finished anyway. But anyway, I'm gonna let that melt in your brain cells for a minute, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. If you like my content, hit the like button, share the videos, subscribe to my channel. If you want to donate, hit up the Cash App, Cobra Clutch 357. I repeat, $, Cobra Clutch 357. If you want to donate. That being said, feel the breeze, feel the snowflakes coming down and melting, because the blizzard has just begun.